This is Peach over here, Cookie Peach. This morning, we're gonna, well, cut some pineapple firstly, and then I'm gonna show you guys how I make tallow and explain to people what it is, because a lot of people don't actually know what tallow is. So this is my fat slicing knife. It's a long, sharp one. All right. How y'all doing today? Good morning, Chris. How are you? How was my weekend? Chris, my weekend was actually very good, and I feel like it was a successful weekend because I got a lot accomplished. But then at the same time, I also was able to get a lot of rest. So I feel very refreshed. I feel great. How was your weekend, darling? Good morning, Jamie. Uh-oh, hold please. Wait, let me turn this camera around. I got something to say to you, Miss Jamie. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jamie. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jamie. Yeah! Everybody who comes in, I hope y'all all say happy birthday to Miss Beautiful Jamie. So anyway, Miss Jamie, this morning, well, first I'm gonna cut some pineapple, and then I'm gonna show everybody how I make tallow. Because I talk about tallow a lot, but as it turns out, not everybody even knows. Oh, that's hard to turn. Well, knows what it is. Oh, there we go. I got it off of there. Woohoo! Alrighty. So, like I was saying, Chris, yeah, I had a really good and restful weekend. But also got so much done. I rearranged the living room, added a new shelf in here, in the living room. I'm really pleased with that. And I just didn't overwork myself. Frankly, I stayed inside most of the weekend. Chad was out working on expanding the garden and all that. But I stayed in a lot and did a lot of stuff inside. And it was very cold, and it was not really at all sunny. So, I mean, I just didn't really have like a draw to go out there. I didn't want to do it. I don't like going out when it's bleh. All right, let me just get this thing done real fast. Not too fast. I don't want to cut myself again. I don't know if y'all were there that day, but I actually cut myself one day on the live with my new and very, very sharp knife. I didn't even feel it. I just saw blood. I was like, what? Oh, man. But hey, what can I tell you? It's a good sharp knife. And it was cutting pineapple, as a matter of fact. This stuff is kind of slippery. Alrighty. Ooh, my stomach is growling. I hope y'all can't hear it. It's really embarrassing. I'm like, what in the world? Sounds like something here growling, like an animal, but it's just my tummy. But then I haven't eaten since last night, which we had dinner last night at 6 o'clock, and that is something that I make sure to do every day. I try to have at least 12 hours between my meals, so like dinner and then breakfast, because it is only during that window of time, 12 hours or more, that your body goes into what's referred to as autophagy, which basically is it's cleaning itself out and burning actual fat. That's also how it cleans itself out. So I try to do that every single day. Sometimes I screw up, but really it's rare anymore because I'm not into I don't snack. Like, I used to snack all the time, and I'm not hungry like that anymore. All this real good homegrown and home cooked kind of stuff, it sticks with you. Hold please, let me find a container. I might have cut too much. That's okay. I'm gonna put it all in here anyway. Let me check who's here. Good morning, Loot Llama. Ann, good morning, Ann. How are you, darling? It's so good to see you. How are things over in Turkey? I wonder if if it's cold there. Which, by the way, Miss Anne, I've been watching a lot of documentaries and stuff about um, ancient sites over in Turkey. Oh, it's so exciting! It's so exciting. If I lived in your neck of the woods, I would be bugging the crap out of archaeologists all the time. All right, done with that. So I'll have Chad's lunch ready to go. And let me rinse this cutting board off real fast, and I'll get started on some fats. All right, I'm gonna change the camera perspective here. Or just move it around a little bit. Pardon me. You wanted to party? Hold on. 3 more husbandless days? What? How did you manage that? Sanjay, good morning, my friend. How are you today? How are you? All right. Tallow. What is tallow? Tallow is rendered beef fat. It has a longer, look, I'm reading this part. I know this, but I don't know it like by heart. It has a longer shelf life and a higher smoke point than other cooking oils. It also helps you absorb more vitamins and minerals from other foods. But one of the kickers for me is that it contains so many essential vitamins. So it has A, D, E, and K in it. It also contains something called conjugated linoleic acid, CLA, which is a very powerful antioxidant. And I don't think it's actually found anywhere except for beef tallow. I could be wrong. In fact, that's likely. Oh, wait, no, I'm wearing gloves. In case you've never handled a bunch of fat, it's slippery. So I'm going to get some gloves on. And then I'm going to show you guys just a little bit. Because it's very easy. Making tallow, it sounds difficult, but it's not. It really isn't. It's just as simple as it could possibly be. So, I'll show you what I do. And then also, I want to show you, I don't know if you'll be able to tell because the other one's in plastic too. There's a difference in the different types of beef fat. So this is kidney fat. It's also called beef soot. It's kind of a, I want to say crumbly is probably the right word of fat. Versus the others, it's just a little bit more difficult to cut the other type of fat. But it all works out just great. And then anytime that you get beef fat, there is going to be some actual meat still kind of attached to it. It's not a big deal. Just trim it off. And if you're fortunate enough to have chickens, feed it to them. They love it. Come on. This is very hard, y'all. I had it in the freezer. And that is how I store the fat. I keep it in the freezer until I'm ready to start trying and render in some of it. So, yeah, that's pretty hard. All right. So you see this right here? It's just beef fat. I'm going to remove as much of the actual beef and any other like discolored bits for no other reason than I don't have to filter it quite as much, which isn't hard either. I'm going to show you guys that in just a second. All right. So I'm cutting the little pieces of beef up pretty small-ish. I mean, you don't have to cut it that small. It's not that hard. It's really nice if you happen to have a grinder, which I don't. That would be wonderful, but I don't. So, look at that. Oh my gosh, it was so hard, right? No, it's not. I promise you guys, it's so easy. This is what I mean by this type of fat. See, it kind of flakes sort of apart when it's in this state. Hold on a second. Now here's where the magic happens. Crock pot. So easy. Put your fat in the crock pot. That's it. You're going to put it on. That's all you're going to do. Put it in the crock pot and then turn it on and don't leave it. Come back and stir it every now and then. And I literally mean every now and then. It's not like having to keep track of like a pot of stew or anything like that. It's not that way. So right here, good morning, Ace. How are you? How are you? Okay, so this right here is that exact stuff that I just put in there, but it's been on. So this is rendering, and a lot of it is already rendered. It's really this easy, guys. Cut your fat up, put it in the crock pot, put it on. I mean, at first I try to put it on high, but just until it starts to release this beautiful tallow. Then then I just turn it down to low and tend to it. But this, like last night, it was going really good, but I didn't want to leave it on all night. So I turned it off, came up here this morning and turned it back on. So this is what I'm going to be storing it in. It's just a wide mouth jar. This is a curd jar. And I'm going to filter it by running it through this with cheesecloth. That is all that there is to it. I absolutely promise you guys, it's really easy and it's so healthy. You have never had... Well, you know what? That was a mistake. I just did that all wrong. Check me out. What? Hold, please. I think I got the wrong phone. I did. Hold just a minute. And this is hot. Holy cow. Yeah. Here we go. My apologies. Yeah, that was way too big of a mouth. I've done this part before. I think there's a video on it. And it ain't mad. Honestly, tallow got on my skin. Let me tell you something. Tallow is probably one of the best moisturizers you can use on your skin. Yeah, it smells a little bit like beef, but that goes away real quick. Now, everything that stays on top of the cheesecloth, because it's not completely rendered out yet, I'll put it back in the crock pot and continue to render it until it's all gone. The only thing that'll be left is these little like crunchies that it reminds me of chicharrones, or not chicharrones, like fried pig skin. It reminds me of that kind of a crunchiness. All right, I'm gonna put this back because I'm really just showing you guys, and then I'm gonna let this finish. And also, the cheese stuff thing, I don't know. I guess some people wash them. I don't wash it. You know what I do with it? I try to just put it in a plastic bag, and then Chad uses it as a fire starter because fat starts fire. All right, so that's it for that. Let me get this stuff off my hands real quick so that I don't get it all over the phone. And then I'll check that chat real fast. All right. My apologies. Oh, also, there are people who, I'm not one of them, but there are people who like to put just a little bit of water in the crock pot with that fat to get it started. And it works just fine. I mean, you do it the way you like to do it, but I promise you, it's like 1,000 times easier than you might have imagined. It's very simple. And then this stuff, you fry some stuff in this. Fry your chips in this. Fry your tortillas in this. Ooh, it's so healthy. It does not make you fat. It doesn't do anything bad to your body. This is really good, healthy fat. All right, let's get over here. And I'll see. He's not spamming Ann. I know that's what it looks like, but that's really not what he's doing. I don't really understand what spamming supposedly is, but that's how Sanjay communicates, along with, I think, like 2 other of my friends. But it does. I don't know what you hid, Jamie, but girl, you know I trust you. You know it. Your hubby went to Mecca. Oh, and you didn't go with him, Ann. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's a long journey, isn't it? Ace, I'm doing really well. How are you doing? You wanted to party but fell asleep instead. And Keisha, hi, how are you, darling? How are you? Well, I've already cut the pineapple for Chad's lunch, and I've shown everybody real basic way to start rendering their own tallow from beef fat. And now I'm gonna get my bacon because y'all, I'm hungry. How is everybody today? I hope you're all good. And I'm gonna turn, or yeah, there we go. Then I can, because this, I discovered that the bacon popping, it's really hard to hear anything other than that. When I'm like, okay, well, so I'm trying. All right, and then I'll finish this whole thing of fat later, because it's big. It's a 5-pound bag of fat, and then I have another 5 pounds in the freezer, which I got from the farm. Oh, let me show you something else from the farm. All right, y'all know I'm going to eat this bacon, right? And look at it. It's pretty. It's got too much fat, actual meat in it for my personal taste, but it's all right. I'll deal with it. Yes, I'm spoiled because this is farm bacon. Holy cow, look at this beautiful fat. Oh my gosh. This right here. The thing is, this is the only other pound I have. I got 2 pounds the other day. It's always sold out. So I got 2 pounds the other day at the farm. However, I'm trying to hold off on cooking that one because I won't be able to get another one until I go back to the farm. Which, and again, they sell out all the time. So it makes it a little difficult sometimes. All right, that's what I do. Cut the pie. Makes me think I have more bacon than I really do. Ooh, hold on just a moment, y'all. I'm so sorry. Oh, I also got some farm eggs from the farm, which I don't usually do, but like I told y'all last week, there's not enough sunlight for the chickens to be producing very many eggs, and that is just the truth. It's so sad. I think the last 2 days I've gotten 0, which sucks, but it is what it is. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and separate these because they're easier to do like that. Oh, and I have sweet potato hash. Yay, awesome. And I don't even have to cut it. All I have to do is reheat it because Mr. Chad made hash yesterday. Yay. All right. Oh, yeah, you know what else? If you use tallow, because of that perfectly human bioavailable vitamin D and K that's in there, it helps your body to be able to properly absorb calcium. And I am not talking about blocking your arteries. That's not what it does. Not at all. But it does help your body to utilize what it needs to utilize. So you stay healthier. Yay. That's what I want, guys. I thought I was dying. I mean, I was very sick for years, and it was all lack of nutrition and fake food. And I want to be able to share that because I think a lot of people feel like crap. This kind of food really helps you to feel a lot better. All right, sorry, let me see what's up here. You want some, Logan? I understand. I totally do. And whatever you deleted, yet again, thank you, Jamia. My mods are like the best in the world. They really are. Eggs. Oh, okay, yeah. See, we also got some eggs from there, and it actually just says Country Fresh eggs up there. They're pretty. This does not look like it came from the store. These are, different shades and colors, and they're healthy. I love these eggs. They're yummy. Alright, let me get some hash. I'm going to go ahead and get some hash in that little small pot. So I can go ahead and get it warming up. Because the bacon is slow to start, but once it gets going, woo, yep, game on. I love this stuff. So this is just sweet potatoes, peppers from the garden, cooked in bacon fat. That beautiful farm fat actually is what we cook this in. All right. And then I'm going to take a second and we'll get Chad's lunch assembled. Because I have all the stuff together. Well, almost. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. So today, he's got his water as usual. Fresh cherries. Fresh pineapple. Oopsie daisy. Get in there, darling. And this is some homemade beefaroni. It's very good. But I also need to get him some raisins and craisins. I'm going to sit y'all right here while I go do that. All right, it's getting started. It's just very cold, a very cold pan. All right, raisins, craisins will go in his lunchbox as well as an almost entirely green banana, which I think is gross, but he likes them like that. See? They're pretty green. Yeah, that's how he likes them. To each his own. Alright, I feel good about his lunch because now he's got all the vitamins and he's got lots of choice in here. So I'm always happy when I can achieve that. Let me get his silverware in my bag. It's going, y'all. Chihuahua. It wants to stick. Oh, I need to get some water, huh? For the bacon. That new trick with the sprinkle water on there, and like, it's actually a cool trick. But only in the beginning. Once I start getting that fat accumulated in the pan, I'm like, I don't really want to do that so much. It seems to be doing all right without me doing that, though. Let me see here what's going on. Peach, scientists have discovered that we actually do need animal fat, and it is the only thing that keeps our veins soft and supple. That's its job in our bodies. Without it, your veins begin to narrow. You're not wrong. Good morning, James. How are you? I'm going to read that out loud again, Anne, because that was very informative. Scientists have discovered we actually do need animal fat. That's right. Vegans, gotta love you, but honey, you're an animal and you need animal fat. It's just a fact of the fact that you can't deny. It's a fact. Anyway, yeah, so it helps to keep your veins supple. Also, it does not cause blockages in the arteries, and I know that people really believe that crap because that's the BS information that's been put out, but that's just what it is. It's BS information. All this crap at the store, these cooking oils and whatnot, and have heart healthy on them, that's a lie. It's a fat lie. It's a lie, and it will get you very sick very slowly. You will not understand what's going on, but it is that crap. All right, so I said it. Let me wrap this somewhere up. I was scared to death to talk about this just a few months ago. I didn't understand how to say it without losing my mind, basically. Because once I realized all the things that are in this supply of, I'm going to call it food, but I object to that term. As a matter of fact, the term junk food, I really think that should be done away with because it's bull crap. Because junk food makes it sound like it's just bad food. Truth is, it's just flat junk. There's nothing food about it because the human body can't use anything that's in it. It just gets toxified by it. Facts, people. Just facts. Oh, yes, baby. Oh, this looks so pretty. Now, why did you have to start sticking, little Mr. Bacon Piece? Stop doing that. Oh, my goodness. As a matter of fact, my friend Sarah at Sarah's Happy Hives, we were speaking on the phone one day, and she was like, Peach, it's great information, but nobody wants to hear from the harbinger of death. And that's exactly what it sounded like when I would talk about it in the past, because I just like couldn't shut up about all the things. Well, that can be quite overwhelming. And like I said last week, the fact is we live in a very, very toxic world. And our bodies are designed to be able to repair us and to keep us going properly. All we really have to do is recognize what real human nutrition is. And it's not in a shake. It's not in a protein powder. That crap is terrible for you too. All of it. It's the wrong kind of protein for humans. But it's okay. As long as you give your body some actual human available nutrition, your body will start getting to work to repair itself and not just stay sick all the time. Oh, I can probably hear better now. The washer stops. All right. Oh, wait. I'm trying to put this on. What in the name of the world is it? No. Oh, yeah, I'm hungry. Nah, just get into it sometimes and forget little things. And then I'm like, what did you do? Because it's only temporary. Where in the past, when I was really not well, I couldn't remember stuff all the time. I mean, you've all heard of that disease, that CRS. Can't remember shit. That, I had it all the time. Turns out, it was just a vitamin deficiency. That is all. All right, more bacon in the pan. Let's go. Oh, that did not feel wonderful. That was a very angry piece of bacon. Kidding, I'm kidding. Okay, let me see if anybody said anything else. I'm back. I don't know who that was. But yeah, you can block those people for whoever. Y'all, thank you both. What kind of an idiot would come? I said it last week and I'm going to say it again, but this time I'm getting a little bit miffed. Here's my problem. I've not come to your house and bothered you. Stop coming to my house and bugging me. Not y'all, my friends, y'all are all welcome. But butt heads that come in here, go on get. Go on and get. Got time for your crap. You're miserable. I get it. You need to eat some beef and take vitamin B1 for sure. It'll help with your unhappiness, whomever that was. Oh yeah, and we have more people in here. Y'all, it is Miss Official Jamia's birthday today. Please take a moment and wish her happy birthday. Woo. That's a little warm, y'all. All right. If you didn't know before, I'm going to tell you again. I'm a little OCD about that stovetop. Right. Yay! Happy birthday, Jamie. Are you gonna go live? Are you gonna go live on YouTube today, Jamie? Because if you are, please tell me what time you intend to do that so I don't miss that. Isn't she? Keisha says, happy birthday, beautiful Miss Jamie. Yeah! She is beautiful. She's a beautiful person. Just everything about her is so sweet. Think I'm kidding? Have somebody mess around with you. Look, see what she does. She don't play. And she has your back. She's a great cheerleader on top of all the other things. She's just a really wonderful person, but genuinely gorgeous. All right, let me get my eggs, y'all. Sorry. I should have left these eggs out. Lord, I know better because eggs cook better when they're at room temperature. But when I bought these, they were already refrigerated. So if you happen to ever be able to get farm fresh eggs, like from, somebody who's got a sign up on the side of the road, and they're not cold when you get them, you don't need to refrigerate them. Sammy Joe! Julian, good morning. Thank you. Yes, we're having bacon, eggs, and sweet potato hash. You're going to go live for a few, then party on the TT because they let us play me. I did not know that. Also, you know this, Jamie. I'm not on any other platform. I'd like to be, but first I have to get better at handling this before I even try to attempt doing something like that. But, okay. All right. It's all right. I have your phone number. I'll call you. But I'd like to see you. Dang it. I'm going to have a talk with myself, y'all. Wait, this one can go just a minute longer. Not too much, but just a little teeny bit. All right. Wow, this is going quick. Not complaining because I am hungry. Again, I had dinner at 6 o'clock last night. I have not had another thing in my mouth since then. Well, coffee, but coffee's not a food. And so in order to do this, which it's called intermittent fasting, in order to do it, you can have your coffee in the morning. It's just don't put anything in your stomach that your stomach is going to have to chew through, I guess is a good way to explain that. Because then it prevents that autophagy from happening. Woo! That's popping pretty loud, I would imagine, huh? CJ, oh, Jacob Love. Hey, Jacob. Johnny Brock. Thank you so much. He says, damn, that sounds delicious. It is delicious, I promise you. The sound of happiness, bacon. Yes, I love it. Oh, that's wonderful. Hold on, y'all. Pardon me. Can you just watch the bacon? I have to go do something. Okay, I'm back. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you so much. See, this is what I was saying. Once it gets really going, it goes quick. Go ahead and get these eggs in this little cup. Stella! Good morning. How are you, darling? Guys, Shella is a really good, newer, but really good friend, whom I discovered not too very long ago. But I'm telling you, she's just the sweetest and very, very supportive. I like her main channel, which she doesn't usually come up here on her main channel, but it's really nice. I like the things that she does. It's very ASMR, which apparently I am. And I didn't even realize that. Like, my whole life is just a series of ASMR situations. And until recently, I didn't know. Shella, official Jamia, is in the house. Today is her birthday. Oh, no. Well, I meant to only get the yolk from one of those eggs, but I didn't do a good job. So really, I only eat the yolk of the second egg. I would eat 3 yolks if I wasn't so low on eggs all the time anymore. Oh yeah, that's another thing I learned. That the runny egg yolk, that's how you want your yolk. There's like a whole thing about, like, look into it. I'm telling you, the uncooked yolk is way healthier. It just gives you more of the vitamins. Also, it tastes stinking good. There ain't nothing like dipping your bacon in that egg yolk. Oh, Lord, yes. It's like gravy, but it ain't gravy. So good. See? It goes really fast after it gets good and hot. Alright. Why do I feel like this is more slices than usual? Oh, because I couldn't fit as many in the pan because I cut it all junky. I messed up. Ow! Stop doing that. Well, if you've been here before, I guess you've probably figured out my favorite thing for breakfast is bacon and eggs with some sort of an accoutrement. Good morning, Law Jones. How you doing? Hubby likes it almost raw. That's nasty. No, I don't want to do that. I do want my bacon to actually be cooked. The burpee Sinky supporter. Hashtag Jacob Love. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for being here this morning. Tim, hello. How are you? What extra tight and loud hug. Okay, I'm good with that. I don't understand it, but I'm good with it. Wait, oh yeah, so what is y'all's favorite thing to eat for breakfast? Just curious. If you have a favorite, I hope it's not cereal. But that's just me hoping for your sake it's not. Okay, I got more room in the pan. Alright. Get the last of this in here, I think. Looks like it. Come apart. I don't want to wash my hands again. See, this is why my hands get raw, because I wash my hands thousands of times, it seems like, every day. Come on, baby. Alright. Now I gotta wipe this nasty looking stove down, too. Ew, grody. Alright, that's a little better. Alright, and then this sweet potato hash, like I told you already, we cooked it in baking fat, but I'm about to add butter. A big old pat of butter. And that's real butter. It is not margarine. Real butter does not harm you. It actually is quite healthy. Margarine, that's not food. It's just not. Cowboy good morning. I have not seen you in a minute, and I do apologize. I don't have as much time on my hands as I used to, it seems, which is kind of strange, but I'm trying to get used to this and then manage the time that I do have better. Good and happy to see you, my friend. Have you been singing? He sings a lot, y'all, and he actually has a wonderful voice. All right. You're almost done with the bacon, and then I'll cook these eggs here. Mr. Supporter. Jacob, you are a talented person. Okay, Ann says I eat boiled eggs or scrambled some days with feta cheese and olives. Ooh, that's actually a great combination. Feta cheese and olives. Mmm. Chocolate Law says, Law says chocolate birthday cake from the day before. That's your favorite? You know what, though? I used to eat that stuff. Really, I'm not playing. I used to eat that stuff all the time. All the cakes and candies, and I don't mean homemade cake and candies and bags of chips that rhyme with the word Edos that are covered in colors that are really bad. I had no idea, but that was actually what caused my stomach ulcers, which they're now gone. Yay, real food, y'all. It'll fix your body right on up. Uh-oh. It's starting to get some heat back here. That's beautiful. And then I'm going to put a little salt on all my food. This is always going to be real salt. It's Redmond real salt. It has all the minerals and stuff, and it hasn't been stripped or bleached. They haven't added iodine to it. Because you should not get iodine in that way. You should eat shellfish of some sort. If you can. If not, they make iodine drops. Hey, baby. What time? Oh, see? I understand this clock not being on since the power went out the other day, and I don't know what time it is anymore. I really don't, y'all. I usually tell time from the microwave, and it went out. The power went out the other day. I never turned that clock back on, so I have no idea what time it is usually. Alrighty. Zeus, you already had your breakfast, sir. Please exit the kitchen. Please, please, please. Oh, yeah. Alright. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put these eggs in here because the sweet potatoes are ready to be plated. Oh, I gotta get my pepper. Okay. Oh, wait, I was at that. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's so good. Excuse me, I have food in my mouth. Go. Out in the kitchen, Bubba. Alright. Let me see if I'm going to be able to get these out of here without popping them. Fingers crossed, y'all. But seriously, please cross your fingers. I think I did it. Maybe. I did it. I did it. Yay. What? Say what? I don't know what he said. Y'all, excuse me, pardon me. That was rude. I apologize. I don't even know what he was saying. Let me get my pepper on here. I forgot to put it on there the other day till after I was off the live. I was like, wait a minute. Where's my chucking and jiving? Bacon is bad for you, Mrs. Lady. I'm sorry. I appreciate your opinion, but I know factually that's incorrect. And this is uncured bacon. So cured bacon, yeah, that'll kill you. It's full of nitrates. Don't eat that crap. Okay. Yay. Breakfast. Oh, wait, I need more salt. All right, guys, let me go for it. I'm real hungry. Look, I'm so weird. I have forks that only I use. They're shorter than the other forks in the house. Yes, I do, Law. I save my bacon grease. I do. Hold on, let me show you some of it. Here's some from the farm. That's what's left over from yesterday. And this, I love this little drippings container that I found. I'm pretty sure it was a Goodwill. I know it was under like $5. I love this thing. It's like a double-walled metal. Love it. Yes, I use bacon grease, bacon drippings, all of the time. All right, I'm about to go eat. Or I'm gonna try to eat just a little bit. A little bit. But I'm gonna read some of your comments. Give me 1 second and I'm gonna get this turned around. What do you want, Bobby? Oh, he wants my bacon, y'all. Burger Mama, good morning. Hey, Village Food Season, how you doing? What's wrong? You didn't take your vitamin. What? You still got time, baby. It's okay. Oh, good. Oh, yeah, he was like, he thought he had forgotten to take his vitamins, but he's got a minute to do that. Thank you, Keisha. Ben, are you okay? So here's the thing, Chuckin' and Jivin' TV. Here's the thing with turkey bacon or with beef bacon or any bacon that's not bacon. In order to make that stuff taste palatable or somewhat like bacon, it's filled with crap you should not eat. It's just a fact. Invisible. He's an invisible cushion sniffer. Y'all, I don't know what I missed. Yes, I keep it out. I do not keep it in the refrigerator. There's no need. I mean, I go through it really quickly. And what, baby? I'm sorry. One moment, y'all. What, you out? Have a good day, sweetie. Is it still raining? Okay, good. Yeah. Sorry. Wait, what was I saying? What was I saying? Oh, about keeping it in. Yeah, it doesn't stay around here long enough for me to not, to have to keep it in the fridge. It's always available, and I will add it to everything. I add it to soups. I add it to all kinds of stuff because it's just good, healthy fat. Again, if it was a typical bacon, like a nitrate cured bacon, I would not do that. I can't even eat that bacon anymore. I used to love it, and it's like a salt lick to me anymore. I cannot eat it. That suits him to be an invisible one, I guess. Huh. I don't know what he said, y'all, but thank you. I appreciate y'all for, taking care of silly people that want to go and do some things like that. Ricardo Gutierrez, hello from San Diego, California. You're at work now? You're at Southwest Airlines? Wow. I don't think I've ever known anyone that was working for airlines ever before. I've only been on a plane twice. It would be twice. It was I went to Florida and then my return home from Florida. There's the only times I was ever on a plane. I didn't like it. I don't like the pressure buildup or whatever, but it was also a strange time. It was in the 80s. I think it was 1985. It could have been 86, but I'm pretty sure it was 1985. And I smoked cigarettes. I was 15 or 16. I started smoking when I was 8 years old, which I know sounds crazy. I don't smoke anymore. I haven't smoked in over a decade. But you love what you do and you do what you love, Ricardo. That is wonderful. Everyone should be able to do that. It makes life much more pleasant, I think. Um, so I started smoking cigarettes at a very young age. And really, the whole thing was born out of just sheer stupidity. It just was. Um, my parents both smoked, and they would constantly be like, "Here, just go get me a cigarette, light me up a cigarette, bring me a cigarette." Well, I did that. And I mean, from the time I could operate a lighter, I was probably 3, maybe 4 years old. I was doing like this, trying to light their cigarettes at first. I remember those things. And then I just started puffing on them like they did. Next thing I knew, I like craved cigarettes. Just terrible. Have I ever tried deer bacon? I haven't, chucking and jiving, but I will. So Farmer Chad is a hunter. He's a new hunter, but he absolutely loves it. First time out, and he killed a big buck and brought it home. Um, but we watch a lot of The Bearded Butcher, him more than me. And we're very excited not only about deer bacon, but deer sausage. So we're looking forward to that in the future. I do cook a lot of venison. I don't eat a lot of it. I don't care for the texture quite as much. Sometimes I like it, but it just depends on the cut and, like, I guess the mood that I'm in or whatever. Quattro, hello, good morning to you. How are you? Do you eat real food, Quattro, or do you eat everything through drive-thrus like I used to do? I'm telling you, I used to eat everything from drive-thrus and um, all the pre-made crap. I thought I could cook. I couldn't cook in the past. I was just assembling stuff. Hold on, Sanjay. Was it Mr. C. Joe? That's hilarious, Mr. CJ, who goes to Burger King supporter. Hi. Oh gosh, please don't go to that place. Mm, that's not good food. That's not even food. But it's hard not to. It is really hard not to. And I understand that, y'all. Keisha says I'm full of turkey bacon crap. I cannot eat it. I just can't. It doesn't taste right. Actually, turkey bacon don't feel right either. Neither does bacon. Oh yeah. Soy. Soy is a serious problem. Do y'all know that soy messes with estrogen in men, women, children alike? I didn't. I had no idea. I was like, what is going on? And I used to eat it all the time, like purposely. I thought that the fake meat and stuff, I can't even think of any of the brands, but they're not real meat, but they taste like meat, or they're supposed to taste like meat. It's like some kind of a protein thing. Anyways, that crap was terrible. I was like, I'm eating healthy. I kept, when I was going to doctors and stuff all the time. That was actually the stuff that was recommended. That's terrible. That's not human food. It's just not. Sammy Joe. I did not know that about you, Sammy Joe. I smoked for 56 years and you quit last year. Oh my gosh. Oh my, look, I haven't even completely quit. Hold on, let me go get my thing. It's my one vice or habit I haven't been able to give up yet. If I can find where I put it. Oh, here it is. Sorry about that, y'all. This right here is a vape. I vape still. I mean, I smoke stuff, but it ain't cigarettes. And I live in Virginia, so it's legal. Just saying. Okay. You law, I'm with you. Believe me, talking while I'm cooking helps me not to do that. But he says every time I make a pound of bacon, I eat half of it before it ever makes it to the plate. Mm-hmm. Hold up, Jacob. Jacob Colby, Stinky supporter. Okay, December 26th is going to be your 1 year. Oh, your 1 year anniversary. Yay, good job. How did you quit? Sammy Joe, how did you quit? This is how I quit. I replaced the actual cigarettes with the vaping, and I've gone through different iterations of vaping. In the beginning, it looked like a little cigarette, it tasted like a cigarette. But honestly, I mean, for the last probably 12 or 14 years that I smoked cigarettes, I spit every time I hit a cigarette because it tasted so gross and they smell even worse. Why do they put soy in hot chocolate mixes? That's a real good question. Why do they put vegetable oil in seasoning mixes? I don't know. It's a bunch of crap. That's what it is. You quit cold turkey? Jacob says he quit smoking cold turkey. I would have killed people. I can promise you. That would not have gone over well. Soy is, Keisha knows, look, soy's an emulsifier. Yeah, it causes things to stick together that wouldn't naturally do so. But also, it just messes with estrogen levels. Again, like, it's a lot of it. It's in so much stuff. That's the problem. Jacob says he got tired of his chest hurting. I'm good with that. Hold up. What is OIC law? Lions 77. Hi there. How you doing? You said smoking expensive. Yeah. I don't even know how much cigarettes are anymore. I think the last time somebody had me get cigarettes for them, and they were an adult, so just saying, grown, I mean real grown, over 40 adult. I think they were like $10 a pack. I was like, what the world? When I started smoking, or when I started buying cartons of cigarettes, they were $10 a carton for Marlboros. They were, yeah, it's gone crazy. Keisha says that the emulsifier makes it creamy. Yeah, it does. Good morning, Homesteader Rachel. I'm hoping that your package will actually get delivered to me today because I'm super excited about it. And if it does, I just want you to know I'm not going to try it until I'm live. So if I get it today, I will do that tomorrow morning during my live. Sammy Joe says, I just truly asked the man above to do it for me, and he did. It truly doesn't bother me. That is wonderful, Sammy Joe. Like, I just know. But, there were a lot of other things going on that I didn't realize. For the longest time, I had no idea why. Lulapalooza! Hi, good morning. Good morning, good morning. I was a really obsessive thinker. Like, oh gosh. I don't know if anybody else has ever done, but if you've ever experienced anything like this, please let me know so I'm not the only human. So like, say for instance, I had a test coming up, like tomorrow, or an interview, or I don't know, anything that I deemed to be just the tiniest little bit important. And I couldn't stop thinking about it to the point I couldn't even sleep. And I would get so angry with myself. And I mean, I would really berate myself. I'm not going to lie. I would just be like, God, you're such an idiot. What is wrong with you? Why can't you just stop this? Why can't you just act like a normal person? I'm in bed trying to go to sleep, saying these things to myself. That's this kind of crap that self-talk that's so ugly that frequently we do to ourselves. I did it all the time. I was so nasty to myself. Hold on one second. Let me see if yeah, Lula's been down. Well, I mean, you know what? I don't actually know because I try to stay off of YouTube on the weekends. It's my family time. As you can plainly see or hear, it's very quiet here because both of the guys are gone to work and I won't see them until this evening at dinner time. So it's really hard for me to feel like I'm really fully engaged and connected with them when I only have a couple hours of time. And I mean that because I go to bed very early because I get up at 3:30 in the morning right now. It's a long day. Brother Jacob. Lila says, hey. Okay, Law says, I quit smoking a long time ago, but I still enjoy walking past others smoking for the quit it. Really? I hate it. I'm like, oh God, that's terrible. God, please stop doing that. But there's a lot of smells that I used to be able to be around that I can't anymore. Okay, hold on. Lula says, this weekend was mad busy. He was barely on as much, but he tried to make it to the lives. Right, Lula? And I haven't, oh my gosh. I know you emailed me and I forgot to even look. I'm bad about emails. I'm so sorry. I will get to it today. I promise you. Jacob Colby, J, Sinky supporter. I cut back on my drinking big time too. I might have a beer or two like every 2 months. Really? Really? That's awesome. Wakasho. Hi, good morning. Hello, how are you? Dark Knight. Good morning. He says greetings from North Korea. Oh, thanks so much for coming in. How y'all doing? Um, yes, we did meet at Eve's party. Y'all, my sister Eve, oh, she had her milestone party this past Friday. It was so good. She celebrated being fully monetized. She actually she's above 1.4 million views, but that was part of the celebration. It was so wonderful. I loved being there. It was just a great time. Okay, hold on one second. And then Jacob said, "I truly understand, Lula." Yep, yep, yep. All right. Guys, all right. I really want to eat before my food gets entirely cold. Um, and then I will be back tomorrow. This is a thing that I'm doing every day now, Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. Cooking and talking and trying to just share some of the maybe a little bit out of the ordinary things that I do and cook and eat and things that I'm, preparing here, like making tallow, which I also make lard. And while I know that there are a few places that you can purchase those things, the grocery store is not one of them. If you happen to see something that says tallow or lard in the grocery store, please read the label. Because if it says anything other than tallow or lard, it has any preservative in it, or if it's been bleached in any way, which it all has, that's not what you want. You want real fat. If you live in near an Amish community, you can get really good tallow and lard. That I know. Please look up pop. Yes, ma'am. I know what popcorn lungs is. I don't use any of those, but I am going to stop doing this. I know that I will because I've been able to put down every demon that I've ever dealt with. Alcohol, drugs of all kind. I've been addicted to virtually everything you can imagine. I've done them all, and I've beat them all. So they ain't gonna beat me. I'll get this. I will. It's not that big of. I'm not that big of a slave to it. It's almost like a whoopee anymore. But aw, Jacob says much love and respect. Sister Peach, thank you, darling. You too. Have a blessed day yourself. And I am. Law, I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat my breakfast, and I'm gonna have a good day. And I hope you all do too. I really do. I hope I see you back here again. And just in case nobody told you, you are awesome. You really are. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.